I do want to tell you that a lot of people are concerned if they're going to catch their flight. I have heard announcements being made that they have delayed the flights to make sure that everyone is able to get to their destination. And I do also want to tell you there has been some security that's been coming by just to make sure that anyone who did have to get evacuated earlier is reconnected with any of their luggage, or especially IDs, passports, and things that were left inside of the gates when they had to evacuate. Just before the exit to the Beltline, it's a lot clearer. This is St. Albans Street that I'm standing on now, a side street that connects to some neighborhoods. The sun, let me tell you, it has really helped, but you can still see some of that slush here. And as I kind of turn into more where the shady spots have been, now this is what the side streets are still looking like in some of these neighborhoods. A hand-painted nursery, meant to be filled with baby coos and bedtime stories, now sits in echoing silence.
I don't come in as much as I used to, but I will still come in here.
A nursery where a baby girl named Ellery should have lived. Instead, a stuffed elephant weighing as much as her, 7 pounds, 3 ounces, takes her place.
It provides me a lot of comfort. I like picking it up, holding it. Gives my arm something to feel.
Celeste was 40 weeks 1 day, a full-term pregnancy. She and her husband Hannes lost their baby girl on the day they thought they'd meet her.
Almost every parent has footprints and handprints of their child, but this was the only thing that we could take back with us.
Celeste says she had a great pregnancy.
I feel like we have the same little button nose.
And they heard Ellery's heartbeat just days before the delivery.
There was never anything wrong. Week after week, appointment after appointment, they said, oh, you're good, everything looks good. So that's why her stillbirth was even more of a shock.
What Celeste and Hannes didn't know was the placenta, feeding Ellery nutrients, was in the 0.02 percentile of growth.
Delivered her, and within 10 hours I had to put her in a purple coffin.
Every year in the United States, around 21,000 babies are stillborn, according to the CDC. In 2022, 708 of those babies were born in North Carolina, and 36% of third trimester stillbirths can be linked to small placentas, something that isn't regularly checked in expecting mothers.
It's basically like driving a car with an engine that's too small.
Dr. Harvey Kleiman, a physician scientist at Yale, has studied more than 50,000 placentas and has completed extensive research resulting in an equation to help measure the size of the placenta.
By using a simple 2D ultrasound, just cutting the placenta down the middle to get this crescent shape so you can measure the width, the height, and the thickness, that's estimated placental volume.
He says the placenta should be in the same percentile of size as the fetus, and anything less than the 10th percentile is considered a small placenta, something extremely concerning. Dr. Kleiman says his research shows there's a connection, but because he can't show it prevents stillbirths across the board, that means it's not accepted as a standard of practice by the American College of Obstetricians and Gynecology.
The only answer we were given was sometimes this just happens, and most of the time we don't have a reason.
And that was not an answer that satisfied us.
No.
That unknown is something many parents have felt. It's why Dr. Kleiman says to advocate for your own care.
If they had been seen a day earlier, if this information was available, that might have saved their baby's life.
Although the hands of time can't be reversed, the Ringgoats are using their loss to bring awareness to small placentas through a podcast and each step Hannes takes during his marathons, carrying Ellery's shoes to represent Celeste's pregnancy.
I finish, but she never finished the pregnancy. That's the story. The shoes are left behind, empty, because they were never filled past the finish line.
Completing a leg press
Go.
may seem like a simple task,
Big push, big push, big push.
but for Dr. Allison Peters,
There you go.
this is life-changing.
After 3 visits here, the legs started activating with the quads and pushing up on my own.
Finish it.
Peters has been coming to Next Step Raleigh, a physical rehab center, off and on since her accident in 2023.
There's some way to use a clipper again, for plants.
Okay.
After an accident with a backyard zip line fractured her lower neck, she was left paralyzed. But the ARC EX by Onward Medical is giving her back movement she hasn't seen in years.
The other very exciting thing about this technology is that it helps regulate the autonomic nervous system, which is a fancy word for the part of your brain that does things like regulate your blood pressure and your temperature and even bladder function.
When a spinal cord is injured, it acts as a roadblock between your brain and nervous system. It can disrupt movement because the brain is unable to figure out where to send neurons. Trainers say ARC EX helps break through those roadblocks. It can help get you back moving again.
Onward ARC is going to do is going to stimulate the spinal cord to help the neurons gain function, to gain direction to where they need to go.
DeMonica Stanley, the lead trainer at Next Step Raleigh, says it works by placing electrode pads on the body.
And we'll put the pads at C3 and C6.
Before sending signals to the spine and then outwards to other parts of the body.
It's actually getting to the source of where the injury is rather than working around the source to what we have as far as like muscle contraction. Our session is in session.
Dr. Peters says she has increased mobility tremendously since her accident, and this is only her 5th session of ARC EX.
Yesterday I picked up my own vitamins with the left pinchers, which has never happened before.
It's helped her expand her journey to independence.
When we're doing the ARC, we also want to make sure that our tasks are home specific or things that can be done while they're at home or help their home life.
Really think about it? Maybe I could get there.
And get back to what she loves.
I'd love to help in the kitchen. That would mean a lot to me.
In a time frame that was once not imaginable.
It didn't seem like this would ever come online after the accident because it's been about 3 years. And it is definitely repeatable. It seems to get stronger every single day, even when I'm not here.
This was my first jersey that I bought to wear to my first game with my 3 sons last year.
Hats, pucks, and sparkly jerseys. It's now Janet Kohler's passion since she was swept by the Canes fever after attending her first game last year.
And I mean, house money, right?
And the Canes fandom hit her like a Category 5 hurricane.
This was my sign I took to the finals game that I went to, telling them that I moved here from the coast for more hurricanes, the good kind of hurricanes. Hi guys, it's game day.
Even creating a following on TikTok about the team.
What are your thoughts on who should be in net, who should start net tonight?
Her favorite player, Seth Jarvis.
I feel like his mom that he doesn't know he has, because I don't know. I love him. I'm very protective of him.
Kohler went full Caniac. She decided to move from the coast just a few weeks ago and even quit her job.
I fell instantly in love. I thought, I want more of this in my life.
When she went last November, she was shocked her ticket cost $140.
Little did I know what was coming.
But her love was like a hat trick, quickly deciding she needed to be a season ticket member.
I didn't want to have to drive 2 hours there and back for every game. So yeah, I moved here.
She's still learning her way to Lenovo Center.
Makes me smile every time when I see it.
But she's been making memories at tailgates and creating a community, even when attending alone.
I'm kind of shy when it comes to talking to new people that I don't know. But I don't know. When it comes to Canes, I want to talk about them. When it comes to this whole atmosphere, I want to be a part of it.
And just one win away from the Carolina Hurricanes being Stanley Cup champions again. And a new season on the horizon.
I can't believe I'm getting the bag.
She can't wait for what's to come.
Whether you're inside the stadium or outside for the watch party, just come, be part of it, be here for them. Show the Canes that we love them and we support them no matter what.